held in Gaza for more than 2 years. Let's go live to our Europe and Middle East correspondent, Hannah Sinclair, who's in Hostages Square in Tel Aviv. Hannah, today marks a major moment.
It certainly does, guys. Good morning to you. This is a major moment because the ceasefire has come into effect. The bombing of Gaza has stopped. Israeli troops have withdrawn to the agreed line. Palestinians have been told to stay away from the areas still under IDF control. And there have been extraordinary scenes as tens of thousands of Palestinians trekked north to northern Gaza, heading home after being displaced by this war. The clock is now ticking for Hamas. The group has 72 hours to return all of the remaining hostages to Israel. Facilities have been set up to receive those hostages as aid deliveries are set to ramp up in Gaza. Benjamin Netanyahu says Israeli troops will remain in Gaza to keep the pressure on Hamas to disarm, which is part of the second phase of Donald Trump's peace plan. But a senior Hamas official says that won't happen.
We are not going to be disarmed as long as we are not sure that this will lead by any other means to have an independent, self-sovereign state which is able to defend itself.
It's been an extremely long wait for the families and friends of the hostages remaining in Gaza. 48, 20 are still believed to be alive, and that agonising wait is over soon. Take a look.
I think it's the happiest day that we've had since October 7th. Carmel, my cousin, unfortunately, is not coming back alive. She was murdered in captivity, and we made a promise that not even one more hostage will be murdered in captivity. And that happened. They're coming back alive.
Now, Donald Trump is set to arrive in Israel on Monday to give a speech in front of Israel's parliament before heading to Egypt, where he will take part in a signing ceremony with other guarantors of this Gaza peace deal, guys.
Hannah, thank you.
Despite calls from some for Donald Trump to be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, the US president has missed out. Venezuelan democracy campaigner Maria Corina Machado has instead been named the winner for her ongoing work for a peaceful transition away from dictatorship. Let's go live to our US correspondent, Jonathan Kersley in Los Angeles. Jono, how's the president responded?
We're yet to see him on camera respond to this directly, but he's responded by sharing the message that Maria Corina Machado shared on social media platform X, in which she essentially said that she dedicated her award to President Donald Trump himself. Her winning of this award is an extraordinary story. Born in Venezuela, an industrial engineer before she became a politician, she has long campaigned for democracy in a country that has long been an authoritarian dictatorship. Her catchphrase, if you like, was ballots before bullets. She has been an extraordinary advocate, one who's been trying to push against the existing dictator who has been running Venezuela for years now. And President Trump shared her message on social media on his own Truth platform, as well as sharing one from Russian President Vladimir Putin that seemed to suggest that perhaps the American president should have won. Of course, there had been calls from, among others, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for the American Commander-in-Chief to be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, but it was not the case. The so-called peace president did not win. It was Maria Corina Machado instead, and this is the moment she found out from the Nobel Committee that she was the winner of the honoris prize.
You will be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for 2025.
Oh my God. This is a movement. This is a achievement of a whole society. I am just, one person. I certainly do not deserve this.
An extraordinary story, as I said, somebody who has essentially been living in hiding in parts, but who has been credited with, and I quote, keeping the flame of democracy burning in Venezuela. Maria Corina Machado is this year's Nobel Peace Prize winner.